Hello, and welcome to the second episode of the Willcox Hour podcast. And today we've got a very special guest, 1.3k followers on Twitch, Mr. Davidhealy. How are you, mate?
I'm good, Josh. How are you?
I'm doing well. Should we just get straight into some questions about Twitch then? Should we start off with the Twitch questions?
Yeah, let's send it.
So, when and why did you start being a content creator and specifically going into Twitch streaming?
Oh, it was last July. I started off kind of watching Bates and stuff a lot more. Then he one day raided a smaller streamer, V10 Vernon, who I'm sure a lot of you'll know. And then he just kind of gave me encouragement to start going into it, and he said maybe you should start streaming. And I'm like, you know what, I'll give that a go. And then kind of just went on from there.
Yeah, that's a great reason. I was similar, so yeah, no, I was watching the bigger streamers. You sort of see them working with the smaller streamers. Like it is just the working with the community, and you build off each other. So it's raiding each other, things like that, and it's sort of just you help each other out. It's the way to grow on Twitch. It is the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. Yeah, I started on Siege and then moved over to FIFA and found the community, and that's what grew me, was that switch.
Yeah, I think that the FIFA community is good. There's a lot of top people in it.
Yeah. Well, we've obviously got the group chat of us lot
Yeah,
on Snapchat, which occasionally is very sus.
but it's kind of died off lately.
It has died off lately. Maybe I have to send a message in there later.
Yeah.
Why did you choose FIFA though? Out of every game, and you chose FIFA.
I mean, I would sit and play FIFA every day, just constantly. Just that's all I would play. Like during lockdown, that's just that's what my day can go. Do FIFA from like 11 a.m. till midnight every day. That's just all I done.
Yeah,
I just started it. Just thought, well, I thought watch was another game, and then play something that I always want to play. So obviously enjoy it.
Yeah, lockdown was very much just stuck on the Xbox for me.
Yeah, it was a tough time, we'll say.
Do you know what? I as horrible as everything going on the outside world was, I really enjoyed lockdown.
Yeah, the first one wasn't that bad, but
yeah, after the others were a bit more annoying, but yeah, the first one wasn't bad because I'd finished year 11 that year, so it was just chill. I didn't have any schoolwork to do. GCSEs got cancelled. Didn't have to do anything.
that was the same as me. My exams got cancelled that year, my Nat 5, so
Yeah.
all predicted grades.
Boys, we will be moving over to like footballing questions and stuff in a bit, and don't worry, I will definitely ask him about Scotland. But we mentioned the FIFA community and things like that. Who was it that sort of?
Armoured.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the chat in a bit. They're loving it at the moment. They're gonna love seeing your Scotland reaction.
I know. Terrible country.
Who was it within the community like that you first proper got on with, sort of started raiding each other, checking each other out, sort of worked up with, if that makes sense?
Well, I think it was probably All News. I know Rovers has been in my stream since the start, but he didn't stream at that point, so he was always there even though he never streamed. I think it was All News, yeah, because All News or Bradders, they were the first kind of two that I'd come across.
Yeah, Brad was the first streamer I came across, and that was through Siege. So that was beginning of August last year. And yeah, that was the first person that I first proper found, and I was scrolling through, like, you know, you can see on Stream Elements, you can see like your first raids and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling through that the other day, and it just said Bradders565 has hosted you with 3 viewers, and at that time, that is the best thing.
I know, it's so much as well, because especially when you're sitting streaming just to like one viewer, and then you get a raid like that, it's just so, it's just so much.
Right, do you know what? Chat looks like they want to move on to the football questions,
I
and I
think they
will
do.
start with the questions in chat. Let's have a look. Did we get any? Did we get any earlier? Um, oh yeah. Why is Scotland so shit?
Well, I think if we're going off the Euro 2020 performances, I don't think we done that bad. I thought we played well considering the players we have. We've not got, we're only a country with 5 million people, so we do not
Mhm.
have a big player pool in the slightest.
Yeah.
I think we've got some top players, but not in every position. But I think we played good, but that tournament was fully expected to not get. We weren't expected to go anywhere. It was just a learning experience.
Yeah, and
Because
hopefully,
none of us have experienced it.
yeah, and then hopefully you can build on that, get to the World Cups, things like
Yeah,
that. Because obviously Euros is big, but every country wants to be fighting in the World Cups. Every
I
country wants to
know.
be playing on the biggest
And the
stage.
and the qualifiers for that are going on just now. We're currently sitting second behind Denmark.
It's
So
gonna be a
we're in the
tough group.
playoffs at the moment, which isn't too bad, but still a long way to go.
Exactly. Yeah, there's always a long way to go, but I'm never nervous of England's qualifying. I get a bit bored of the qualifying games. So I guess
When
for
they get in
you,
the tournament.
as a, I don't want to say a smaller country because it is a big, but you know what I mean. Like it's not one of those ones you see on the big stage all
Yeah,
the time, things like that. But yeah, I always think, oh yeah, we'll just qualify that. That's fine. For you, I guess it's more like, oh, these games are important. These games are massive. We got to win as much as we can.
I know. I still remember the game against Austria that night against it was Serbia as well. It was the scenes were unbelievable. It was crazy.
Yeah, it
But the hype
was.
behind David Marshall that night was just unbelievable.
Mm.
I
Euros is
remember going
harder
into
to
school
do
the
well
next
in than
day.
the World Cup. That's
Mm.
it. I
There,
mean, there's
there
I
is
g-
smaller nations in the World Cup. That is
yeah.
true. But
I think with the Euros is you've got a lot of talent in Europe. A lot of the best players are from Europe. You've obviously got Messi from Argentina. You've got the Brazilians, things like that, and you obviously do get them at the World Cup. However, not how many people in chat actually watch the Copa America?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Things like that.
I've not
That's
watched one game of
no,
it.
neither have I. Because all good teams are from Europe. Yeah, a majority of them are, and that's why the Euros is very, very difficult. But World Cup is the bigger stage. You're the best. You're the best nation in the world. Euros is best team in Europe. That's why
Yeah, I
they
think
outweigh each other. I think.
because if you win the World Cup, you are the best in the world at that point. But
Mm.
even the Euros would still be a good feeling. But I think if you were to be world champions, it would feel a lot bigger.
Do you think England have a chance?
Um, Honestly, no. Optimistically for England fans, yes, but no. I think Germany's too strong for England. I think that Germany will play a very strong game against them.
I think it is going to be a very close game, and we are recording this the day before the Germany game. If I don't upload it today, but I think I will be anyway. What's your prediction for the game?
I'm going for I think 2-0 Germany.
2
2-0
0
Germany.
Germany. Joe, I've said this the whole time, and I said it's going to be a 1-1, and then I think Germany will beat us on pens. I think
Germany
Germany's
have
pen
really
record.
good pen takers. And their goalkeeper as well. He's got some record from saving penalties.
Yeah,
Manuel Neuer is incredible.
I'd love to back us. I'd love a little cheeky 1-0 or a 2-1, but I just don't see it happening. It's gonna be a difficult game.
The thing that is lacking in England is experience, I reckon. Germany have got so many experienced
Yeah.
players that have won the World Cup. Like Cruz and I think Hummels won it as well. I think he was there when they won it. They've got some top notch players. Also some young talent as well, which England's got that as well, but
Mm.
England don't have as much experienced players.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, obviously you've got Hendo, whether he'll play or not. I think he's very good to have in the team, even if he's not playing the whole 90. That
I think
sort of
with that
experience
power-
in the midfield. But you've got who's more experienced now? You've got Sterling, Kane, Hendo. Maguire's probably becoming a bit more experienced now within the England setup. Pickford's been there a while.
Most of the England team are good players, but I just don't think they've got what it takes to win it.
I think we've got a lot of the talent. We've got a lot of talent going forward. We've got decent defence, but I don't think they work well together. And I think it's been the same with England in the past. When we had the Beckham, Rooney, all that lot, they just didn't work as well together as they did in their clubs. And I think that shows with Kane as well. Like, Kane suits Tottenham's style of football. With England, it's a bit more different for him. It's different. He's got to make different runs, things like that.
And
I feel like that's why he's lacking.
There's the likes of Raheem Sterling. He has been incredible for England, but not so much for Man City this season. He's not been as good as previous seasons.
Sterling's been a great player in the Euros. I've seen a lot of people slating him, but he has even off the ball. I think that's another thing. A lot of people don't notice the runs players make off the ball. Sterling makes so many runs, and I think if there was more, as I said, if there was more service to those front three men, there'll be more goals, and I think we will get a goal tomorrow, and I want us to win. Don't know who the goal's going to come from, but I agree with you. Germany are just a very strong team. Jude said we've got one of the best defences.
That's where I totally disagree. I do not think that.
I think we've got very good defence.
I reckon Spain's got a much better defence than England. I think they're better. Also, Germany's as well. I'd back them higher.
More experience.
It's a good defence, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, I think Trent is needed. We need Trent.
I don't know why he doesn't really play that much. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Some player.
Keno asked David, how did Scotland get on in the Euros?
Well, they got on very, very well considering the type of players we have. We do have a lot of Premiership, English Premier League players, but we've also got likes of London Dykes, O'Donnell, who just they're not quality players. They're not as quality as like say England's right back or England's striker. We've not got quality in every position like other nations. But I think considering the challenge we had, the group we were in, I think we came out very well in that. It was as I said as well earlier on, it was more of a learning experience rather than actually trying to get through. But if we did get through anyway, we would have been put out. Like, there's no doubt about that.
Who would have you played? Oh, Spain, wasn't it?
Netherlands, I think.
Was it?
We would have been in the same position as Czech Republic. Oh no, we wouldn't, would we?
No, it was Croatia that finished third, wasn't it, in the end?
We would have been playing Spain then.
We've been playing Spain. Spain-Scotland, what a game that would have been.
Yeah, we'd get hammered. That is definitely not a win for us if that was to come up.
No, I wouldn't see you winning that one, I can't lie to you.
Definitely not.
Well, FIFA Tube. Do you think Scotland will win the Euros?
I mean, well, that is impossible. It's honestly impossible this year, but maybe 100 years down the line, who knows?
You might just have like the next Messi, and he decides to go for Scotland.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't know what can happen in the future.
Gilmore's going to be a great player.
Yeah, he's already. I think he's already phenomenal.
Yeah.
But he's not quite world class yet. He's good, but he's not world class. Eventually he will be though, because he's going on a loan move away this season to Norwich.
To Norwich, yeah, I saw that.
Announced next week.
You're a Chelsea fan as well, so.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I wish he stays. I think it's actually beneficial that he stays because pushing for that first team football, I think that's what he should be trying rather than going away for guaranteed game time. But I think alongside Kante, he would play really good. They're both similar play style. They both play really well together.
I think Norwich is a great learning experience. Gives him more Premier League experience. Once he's playing week in, week out, he'll come back and he can fight to get into that first team. He'll show that he's able to. Bad Luck says hello.
Well, Bad Luck. Hello.
Have you changed your name, Bad Luck? I don't remember.
Yeah, he did. He put the W on it.
Yeah. Ask David, has he always been shit as a goalkeeper?
Kiro. What do I say to that? We are well. I'm not that bad, right? I don't take it as serious as a professional player. It's more for fun.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me if you're calling me bad or not, or I actually am bad. But
I'm always stuck in
it's just
goal.
the enjoyability.
I'm always stuck in goal against my brother, wherever
It
we go.
takes a certain type of person to go in goals. Not everyone likes
Yeah.
that, and
I really
try and
enjoy.
play the ball.
I played in goal when I was younger as well, and I really enjoyed playing in goal. I just didn't have the height. I didn't grow.
Yeah, I'm still tiny, so
Yeah.
I've definitely not got the height. I'm only 5'8".
Yeah, I'm similar. So yeah, there was no chance I was going to be able to stay in goal. As soon as it went into 11-a-side, it was just impossible.
And don't get me wrong, I can reach the top corners with a save, but it's difficult.
Pickford's short though, isn't he? How tall's Pickford? 5'11", 5'10". He's quite a short goalkeeper.
I'll type it up quickly and we'll see.
I might be completely wrong. He could be in the 6 foot. FIFA Jupiter, I'm 6'2". You jealous?
I'm not jealous. No, I'd rather be small and clunky. To be honest.
Height problems can relate. Oh, Pickford's 6 foot. So yeah, they're around 5'11". Yeah,
very small. No, it's decent height.
Yeah, it's a good height to have as a goalkeeper. I think anything above 6 foot is what most goalkeepers are.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got Nick Pope, 6'6", he's a bloody giant.
Wasn't it? Was it Fraser Forster?
Oh yeah, he's massive as well.
6'7". Yeah.
He's huge. Fills that goal.
Let's have a. What's your relationship between you and David Moyes?
Oh my. Absolutely no relationship.
There's no relation. Oh. Same country. That's all it is. It's like mine and Harry Kane's relationship. From the same country.
David Moyes Scottish? I didn't even know that.
Did you not know that?
I thought he was English.
I'm sure he's Scottish.
I thought he was English.
I'm sure. Courtois 6'7" as well. I need someone in chat to confirm this now. Well. Surprisingly, Ecuador versus Peru has more people watching that game compared to Scotland versus Czech Republic. Yeah. He is Scottish, yeah.
Actually, is Scottish. That's mental.
Did you hear that?
What, more people watching Peru?
Ecuador, Peru than the Scotland Czech Republic game. What's your thoughts on that?
Fair, Ecuador and Peru are huge countries when you think about it. That's massive.
They've got bigger populations than Scotland and Czech Republic, to be fair. Yeah.
Czech Republic's 10 million and Scotland's 5 million, so...
What was it like watching the Scotland game in school? Because I think you did, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it was... I mean, until we conceded the first goal, it was a good atmosphere. We're all having a good time, going off our nut. And then Schick launches himself in the air and then in the back of the net. There we go. And then we were when David Marshall came out to the halfway line, we were screaming at that set. He put it.
Yeah, I've got a few mates coming around for tomorrow's game, so should be fun. I am really looking forward to it. But who knows?
I'm at a wedding tomorrow, so I might not even get to see it.
Oh no! You can get it on the phone underneath the table.
I know that's what I'll need to do.
I was looking at the quarter-final times, right? Because I'm working Friday and Saturday, and the quarter-finals are on Friday and Saturday. But Saturday, I'm working 12 till 8, and if we beat Germany with 8 PM kickoff, do you know how happy I was when I saw my shifts? I was. Yeah, I imagine. Because normally I work till like 10 on a Saturday, so I was like till 8. Things you'd love to see.
That's class, man. But you're not getting through, so.
But yeah, I still want to watch the Germany game, though. You see,
we love the Germans.
Who's your favourites to win the Euros now?
Call me crazy, but I'm saying Denmark. Denmark or Germany. Denmark or Germany. That's what I'm saying. Has to be. I think Denmark are a really good side. They're very, very underwhelming People don't really rate them as highly as they should be.
Yeah, I
They've got
agree.
some top players in there.
I said from the start, and I did say in the last podcast, Denmark are the dark horses. It was never Turkey. It was always Denmark.
Okay, they were horrible. They were terrible.
I mean, I think people just saw the Turkish players, how those players performed at their clubs, respectively. I think a lot of people
Did he
were.
even score a goal?
No, yeah, they did in the last game, didn't they? They might not
Wales
have.
could win it.
I can't remember now. I'm looking it up.
I don't know. Yeah, they did 1 goal, conceded 8. That's quite bad.
One goal
-7
conceded,
goal
8.
difference. Yeah, that's terrible.
God. It was against Switzerland they scored, wasn't
I think so, yes. Yeah, it would have been.
it? Wales could win it. Wales, that shocked me, that result. I thought it was going to be a lot closer game. And I was in the
Yeah,
kebab
no,
shop.
I was watching it and I'm like, what is this? 4-0?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I was in the kebab shop and I just saw Braithwaite score. The goated striker. Did you see the Gareth Bale interview?
Um,
He stormed
yeah, I
out.
did. He just storms off and he asked about if he's staying, if he's going to play for Wales any longer. But I think that's telling us that he doesn't want to.
After that,
think
I
that-
wouldn't want to either.
I know.
Do you know,
I think he's on his way to play golf rather than football.
I think he's the same as Kane, though. They're like obviously completely different teams, completely different players, but they are the player that everyone's watching, the player that everyone thinks is going to do well. And
Yeah.
Bale did not show up as much as he
I
should
just
have.
think Bale's passing. To me, Bale just looked someone that just didn't want to be there. He just he was lacking. He just didn't get himself in the ball a lot.
Second
It's
half of
as
the
if he just
season, he was
didn't
great
live
for
up
us.
to it.
I
But
expected this
he did really well
Euros.
for Tottenham.
Yeah, I expected him to play really well at these Euros after seeing his performances second half of the season. The fact Jose wasn't starting him after some of the performances he was having, it was like he scored 11 goals and 11 starts. He had
That's
a goal every
great.
83 minutes. It's the best in the league. He has still got it in there. I don't think he could play a full season though.
I think him missing that penalty against
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Switzerland?
Yeah, I think it was Switzerland. It was a great pen, beautiful pen. No, it's Turkey.
No.
It's Turkey.
Yeah, was it
It's
Turkey?
Turkey. Yeah, it was Turkey.
Right over the bar. I think he was too busy thinking about the golf there. He was hitting it.
It's like, oh, as soon as we're at this tournament, I can go back to the golf course.
Did you see what Schalke tweeted about it? They tweeted a picture of the golf course near them in the air and then says it's ready for you or something, Bill. It's so funny.
Ray guys said rate my hair.
Rate my hair.
As in rate my
We'll
hair.
we'll give it an 8. We'll give it
An 8.
Mhm.
My hair's awful.
you're
My hair
not
stays under
bald.
the hat.
Yeah. You're not bald, so that's a high rating.
Brings it up because I'm not bald. I'll take that. Back to the Euros then. Who underperformed the most? You gotta go Turkey, don't you?
Yeah,
I think
Turkey has to be.
everyone expected Turkey to do well,
definitely.
but then you could say Netherlands as well after Czech
Yeah,
Republic.
and also Poland as well. I expected better from Poland. Like,
yeah.
they weren't as good as they could have been in the slightest. Wasn't the best from them.
Lewa.
Lewan underperformed, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Who's shocked you the most? Has overperformed the most? Do you think? I guess that's sort of the. I don't think overperformed is the right word to use it, but like has performed better than you expected them to.
Denmark or Czech Republic.
Denmark, yeah, both of them definitely.
Phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant.
I think Czech Republic did surprise me. I
Yeah,
think watching them throughout the group, so I was a bit like, oh, they have still got it.
They're not as bad as everyone makes out to be. Like, I know I said this. I said before we played them, we were going to easily beat them, but that was completely wrong. That came back to bite me, and now we're out the group.
Yeah. Who do you reckon's going to get the top goal scorer?
It could be. I think Patrick Schick, maybe. I think he's got the chance. Then also, if Germany get through, I think Kai Havertz could definitely pick up and then end up with top scorer. There's not much in it. There's honestly not. Even Emil Forsberg as well. He's sitting on
Yeah.
3 just now, and he's playing. They're playing Ukraine, so he
Yeah,
could even
Ukraine.
score them.
It's going to be
Ronaldo could still
interesting.
get it.
How many did Ronaldo finish on?
He's on 5 at the moment.
5.
Six on 4 behind them.
Yeah. So what is it?
Even Lukaku
Ronaldo,
as well.
Ronaldo, Schick, Forsberg, and then it's Lewa,
Forsberg,
Lukaku, Gini.
Lukaku, yeah.
I mean, do you think Ronaldo was still hot? It's difficult, isn't it? If Czech Republic could score against Denmark easily, and Forsberg could easily score as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I could see that going down to whoever gets furthest now.
I don't think it's going to be a player that would expect it to get it. Like, definitely not.
Everyone expected Kane to get it.
Yeah, he's not even scored yet, has he? Or
No.
even assisted.
No.
England only scored 2 goals, isn't they? It's not even. It's not the best.
No, I was looking the other day, in our last 5 games, so the 2 friendlies and the group stages, we have won 1-0 4 times and then drew 0-0 to use.
Yeah, it's not
awful.
It's not many goals.
Considering how much attacking talent we have, we should be scoring so many more than that.
Yeah, exactly, definitely.
It does surprise you. I expected to come into this Euros and seeing us score goals galore. I said against you. I said it to you in the group chat. I said I didn't expect us to batter you.
Yeah,
I was expecting a close game.
I thought you would at least scored a few, and I was like, I really didn't see us doing well. Although I showed confidence and I knew that we were never going to win that, but we actually drew. So
I think Hughes looks more up for it.
Yeah, the whole definitely. We've been away. It's how it hit the headlines if we were to get something against Hughes out of that.
Yeah, it was a great game. I watched the first half on my break, and then I had to go back to work. Sadly, but from what I heard, it was a good game. But
wasn't many chances in it. It was quite dull that way. But
that's why Gilmore man of the match in the end, wasn't
he? Yeah, he got man.
That midfield, it was like the ball would have been in there a lot.
Yeah, it was.
Who do you think's going to get the best player award? I can't remember what it's called.
Whoa. That's a tough one because there's so many players that have done really, really well.
I think it depends on who wins the Euros as well.
It will be someone in the winning nation, most likely.
Yeah.
I even think I've got a feeling it'll be a Denmark player. I really think a Denmark player.
You really are backing Denmark here.
Denmark players have just been phenomenal. Even that Noho I think he could even step up and get that. He beat Czech Republic.
Yeah. I could see Højbjerg getting it, and that's no bias. Most assists at the Euros so far. He has been a very good player and a pinnacle part of that team. And him having to play, he's playing a bit more box to box. As with Tottenham, he's been sat in that holding midfielder role for pretty much the whole season. And I think seeing him play box to box, I'm like, next season, that's where we've got to play him.
Maybe Tottenham need to take notes on this. Well, I was going to say the manager.
Yep.
I was going to say the manager will be watching this.
We'll move on. Did you see Nuno's going Fenerbahce? I was so happy about that. I did not want Nuno football.
Yeah, Nuno's not the most appealing manager.
I think we're going to end up with Ryan Mason, if I'm completely honest.
I think give the guy a chance. Honestly, yeah. I think he could do not bad. I mean, it surely can't get any worse.
Yeah, well, we'll move on to some Premier League predictions and stuff. But there's a couple questions for you. Bad Luck has put, why is Bad Luck so good at GTA?
Well, I'm going to say he's naughty rage quits. That's what he does. Oh. He did rage quit while playing on stream. He was getting bullied on a Cara and left the game. I think it's quite funny.
Not great then. Bad luck. Not great. Ray, I put you in Aberdeen.
No, I'm from Glasgow. Don't want to be in with that mob.
You're the Rangers side, aren't you?
No, never, never.
You love Rangers so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think Celtic will win it next year?
I mean, hopefully. I mean, Ange Postecoglou, new manager. I mean, he's only really managed Australia and then the Japanese league.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just it's going to be a questionable season, but we'll see. We'll see who he brings in and how he decides to start the team, and we'll judge it in the next few months, hopefully.
Have you seen Junior Firpo going to Leeds?
Yeah, is he not linked with Leeds?
15 million.
Mental.
That's going to be a great signing.
I think he'll thrive in the Premier League.
Yeah. I could see him being that attacking, like under Leeds. Obviously, they do play that sort of constant press, and I think him darting up and down the pitch, I think he's going to be very good signing for them. Do you want to?
Yeah, he will be.
I want to hear your Premier League predictions. Who do you think's going to be the three that go down?
Let me look at the Prem table because I can't remember who got put up.
I think it was Brentford, Norwich, and who was the other one? Watford. That was it.
Watford.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. I think it's a bit controversial, but I think Brentford will go straight back down.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they. I've got a feeling Villa might go back down.
Really?
And even Wolves maybe if they don't get the right manager.
Wolves. That's a big bad luck's gonna be fuming.
I feel like if they don't get the right manager, they're going to go down. Like
who did they get? They got the Portuguese guy. I can't remember his name. Bad luck will tell me.
David, you fraud.
Aaron's put. How's your day going?
Not bad. 2 warm, that's what I'll say. Very, very, very. It's 24 degrees now.
24 degrees?
Yeah.
It's like 19 down here. Not fun. Can we swap?
I wish colder temperatures at this point.
Bruno Lage. Who did he manage?
Yeah, that is fun. I think he was in the Portuguese league before.
Yeah,
Sure he was.
I can't remember who he was. I think it was Sporting. I might be completely wrong.
I think you're right, actually.
Yeah, I think it's Sporting. We'll go with it being Sporting. Let's have a look a bit more into him because I'm interested now, and whether he really will. I think it's going to be difficult because Nuno was obviously knew the team well. Was it Benfica? It may have been Benfica.
Yeah, it might have been then.
I have no idea. It was indeed Benfica.
Yeah, it was.
So he's been assistant manager a lot. He was assistant at Sheffield Wednesday in 2015, assistant at Swansea in 2017, and then he was at Benfica for a season.
Yeah.
Interesting. What was his win percentage? 66.29.
That's actually quite high.
That's very good. Fake news podcast. I haven't got a clue on the Wolves' situation, I can't lie.
That is a very high win percentage, though.
It's very high. So he has been at Benfica, but still, that is a very...
No, it's still a very good league.
Yeah.
That league is quite competitive.
Yeah, I was very annoyed when I saw Marcus Edwards get snapped up out there. Stolen from us. That was very sad. But yeah, no, it is a good league.
Yeah, it is.
Let's move on. European spot. Oh, no, I've spoken about it in past podcasts, so I won't do my predictions. I'll go with yours. But European spots. Start from the Conference League spot.
Conference League.
So 7th.
Say Leicester.
Say Leicester.
Say Leicester in 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arsenal 6th. Fifth, I'm gonna say Tottenham.
Yeah, I'll take a fifth.
Fourth, Manchester United.
Hmm.
Third, I'm gonna say Liverpool. Second, Man City, and first Chelsea.
He's backing them. There's no bias at all in this.
Honestly, like Tuchel is an outstanding manager,
Yeah.
and he's proven he can beat Man City. He's bet Pep every single time he's played him.
Yeah. I think
City are the top team currently in the league, so
I think it could
who knows?
really go down to those two games between City and Chelsea, and it's who wins them.
Definitely.
That really will decide it. But in my honest opinion, City don't slip up as much as Chelsea do.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
We've had 6 months of Tuchel, so we don't yet know what he's going to be like long term.
That
So we
is
need to wait and see what happens.
It'll be interesting what he does in the whole season, considering he won the Champions League in 6 months? Less than that.
I think the system he's using as well is brilliant. I think it really worked for Chelsea.
I think you just needed that change of tactics, change of manager, and it really has. It's brought the best out of Conte. He's been incredible.
The fullbacks as well. It's got the fullbacks pushing up, which they're playing really well. Like obviously Chilwell and James, really good attacking wise.
Goalkeeper never heard such bollocks.
Conke's a Liverpool fan, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, so is Ray Guy as well. I think both of them. Do you know what I said? I said in the last podcast. I think everyone's forgotten how strong Liverpool are because of last season.
They are very strong. It's just because Van Dijk really hit them being out. You know, they've lost a lot of defenders that season.
Do you think Van Dijk will come back and be as good a player?
I mean, I kind of hope he does. Do you know, I like Van Dijk. I think he's a good defender. Obviously, I liked him at his Celtic days as well. I hope he does get back to full fitness.
Yeah, as Ray Guy's just put there, you've got Van Dijk and Konate, both very tall centre backs. You've got Joe Gomez as well, who can come in. Phillips had a good season. I could see him leaving to get more game time because he's not going to get it at Liverpool next season. Yeah. And I think he has proven that he is a decent centre back. I could see him at somewhere like Burnley or somewhere like that. He's going to go Burnley. So I had no idea if that was a genuine. But yeah, no, I said I could see him. Yeah, he is such a Brexit signing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought he's English. He's a centre half. He's perfect. But yeah, I'm backing Liverpool. I think it'll be between Liverpool, City, and Chelsea.
Yeah, it will be.
And I think Liverpool will edge it. But I think Ryan Mason's Magic Men will win it. So no bias in that at all. I think we've got it. Yeah, exactly. Chelsea will be competitive. Brett, hope you are well, mate. Gerrard might be going Spurs. I did see that as well. Liver Spurs. It's on its way back. But yeah,
Rangers. I hate Gerrard. Honestly, hate him with a passion.
I'd love Gerrard as a manager. I think he needs that move to the Prem. Obviously, he will go to Liverpool eventually. And I'd expect him to go straight from Rangers. If he does come to the Prem first,
Klopp will stay there for a while though. Klopp's world-class manager. Yeah. He's really, really good.
I think Spurs would be a good move for him. He comes to the Prem, proves he can work on a bigger stage. No disrespect to the Scottish League. I'm just going to put that there. But obviously the Prem is the bigger league. But yeah, it's whether he wants to take Rangers on a European run or something like that. You know, he's got to weigh up what's the best option for him.
I think the Rangers will flop this season. I think they'll.
Do you?
Flop. That's what I'm going to say.
Backing your boys.
Yeah, it's too good to be them winning.
Ray Guy, do not say that he's a Rangers supporter. We've already gone with that.
Rangers? No, never.
Love Rangers. He loves Rangers.
Horrible stadium. I mean, even Toby said that as well. He was in Glasgow.
Yeah. Did you go to both?
and he said it was horrible.
Yeah,
But yeah, he got a Celtic top, so we tempted him.
I saw him signing for Celtic.
Yeah, we tempted him to become Celtic, and he's done it. So we take that.
Yeah. So you think Celtic will win it next year?
Yeah, I'm confident. I think they'll rebound. Especially one of the COVID updates is saying that they should be able to have fans back in August in the SPFL stadium. So that'll actually be monumental for
Hmm.
Celtic. I think they thrive under the fans.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think again showed in the Prem as well. Sheffield United, how well they did with the fans there. As soon as the
And
fans
then
disappeared,
they're relegated.
they got relegated. They bottled Europe. Just shows the impact that fans really does have. And I also said I think Jose would have been gone sooner if fans were in. I think there would have been a lot of protests. I think he would have been booted very quickly. I'm gonna go to a Twitter question from Toby. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your go-to meal deal?
Chicken and bacon sandwich, iron brew, and a Twix extra white.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
always the go-to.
I haven't had a meal deal in ages, but
Yeah, I used to get them every day on my lunch, so
sometimes I like wraps more. I do have to say I do like wraps more.
So, we got the co-op for our lunch right from school. You can't get the wraps in the meal deal.
You can't get wraps in a meal deal.
You can't get wraps in a co-op meal deal. It's terrible.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, because we have a Tesco's by our
Well,
college.
it's honestly scandalous.
Yeah, before one of my mates could drive. Before one of my mates could drive, we just walked to Tesco's and get the meal deal every time. But now we get Subway or something like that. Subway, McDonald's, whatever's around.
Tesco meal deals are the best. They trump all.
There's a barbecue chicken wrap. I do like that.
Oh, that's good. I've had that.
Or a duck wrap. I do like the duck
that's
wraps. Hoisin duck wrap. So I'd go with one of them. And then I think I'd go for squares. I love squares.
Is that the wee Rice Krispie thing?
No, the crisps. The salt and vinegar squares.
Talking about the
no, I know. I know what you mean. Yeah, they're quite nice as well. I haven't had them in ages. I used to have them in my lunchbox all the time.
You get that marshmallow one. It's quite nice.
Yeah. There's so many different ones of them now.
No, it's crazy.
And then drink. Sometimes get a Dr Pepper. Sometimes just get a water. But yeah, I'm gonna go Dr Pepper for iron brew. I haven't had one of them in ages. I need to have one.
I mean, I've not even got any. Then I've just got Coke Zero. So there you go.
Are you really Scottish?
It's changed now. Can't have too many cans.
Exactly. Another question on Twitter. Why does he not support Sheffield Wednesday?
I mean, I've got nothing against them, but I just don't choose to support. That's what I'll say. I've got nothing against them.
Do you know, because we did Prem predictions, do you want to do Championship predictions as well?
Who
do you think's coming up?
Yeah, I do not have a good Championship knowledge, but
give it a go. You might want to look up the lineup, the Championship.
Going up. I think Fulham will do it straight back up again. I think Fulham will come up.
I agree with you there. You think Fulham will win the league?
Yeah, they'll definitely.
Who's going up in the other automatic spot?
I'm gonna go for Bournemouth.
Good shout.
They've been down 2 years. I think it's time. That's will be the second year, but I think it's time. They just missed it though, didn't they? Did they not get beat off Brentford?
Yeah, they lost to Brentford. They were leading as well in that first leg, and then they lost in the second leg. But yeah, no, it was a shame. It was a shame. I wanted Bournemouth to go up personally. I wanted Bournemouth over Brentford, but a lot of people did want to see Brentford in the Prem.
Yeah.
I mean,
it'll be interesting to see how they perform.
for Brad's sake, I would have loved Barnsley to go up, but
Yeah, they were underperforming. We'll
yeah,
say that.
in those
Yeah,
playoffs, they weren't great, especially with fans
yeah.
being there as well.
No,
Just
because
wasn't good
both
enough.
both games had fans, but obviously they didn't have any away fans in the
Yeah,
away leg.
exactly. But even with the home fans, they lost 1-0. Just
Yeah,
it wasn't great performance, and they've now lost their manager as well to West Brom.
yeah. Imagine they now finish above West Brom in the table. That'll be
I don't see it
interesting for the
happening.
manager.
I think a lot of players are going to leave Barnsley as well. I think Alex Mowatt's looking to leave. Daryl DK's was on loan, and his second half of the season was pinnacle for them, that signing in January. So I don't see them getting playoffs or anything.
Stick with a
I
downfall.
don't see them going down though. So I'd say they're probably going to be middle.
Probably a mid-table team.
Yeah.
Be 12th. That's what I'll say.
Who are your 4 to get the playoff spots, and who will win the playoffs?
I think definitely Sheffield and West Brom will be in playoffs.
Hmm.
I think Blackburn Rovers will get in playoffs as well.
Toby's not
And
in chat. You don't need to
also,
say that.
I still back them. And also, maybe Swansea again as well. I've noticed
Swansea.
my championship knowledge isn't too great, but
No, mine's not really either. But I would. Finn said Coventry would win the league, but we all know
well,
he's backing them. But no, I think West Brom, Swansea definitely. To be completely honest, I don't see Sheffield United getting playoffs personally. I don't think they'll perform as well as they should. But yeah, no,
if they
I'm
get
gonna.
the fans back, it could help them.
Do you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go Fulham and West Brom to get automatic. Then I'm gonna go Swansea, Bournemouth. I'm gonna go Cardiff. And then I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go Millwall.
Millwall.
Yeah. I don't see them winning the
Millwall not
playoffs,
a bad team.
but I think the team they've got, Jed Wallace, very good player. And I could see them just slipping in to that final playoff spot. But I think winning the playoffs can be Bournemouth. Bournemouth,
Yeah,
Fulham, West Brom going up. That's my personal prediction. But yeah, no, I don't see any of those teams staying up for longer than a season. If they did go up.
yeah. And they're not well. They were good. Bournemouth were good previous, but now they're just lacking.
I
I
think,
think losing Eddie
yeah.
Howe's really hurt them.
Well, there's rumours that he's going to go back.
Really,
Yeah.
I think they might need him.
It's going to be interesting. I don't think he should. I think Woodgate. Is it Woodgate that's got it now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he'll be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's a decent man. He's definitely not a Prem manager, and I said this about Scott Parker as well when he was linked to the Spurs job. Oh, there you go. No, it's not Eddie Howe. It's Scott Parker. That's who I meant. Scott Parker. He's linked to the Bournemouth job.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was who I meant. But with Scott Parker, I think he's a championship quality manager, in my opinion. And that's the same with Woodgate as well. I think every time he comes up to the Prem, straight back down with Fulham. Every time. I just don't think he's. Did he beat Liverpool when at Anfield? That was a great result.
They did. All news with the raid.
All news. Thank you for the raid, mate. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everyone.
I don't want to.
You've come quite late on. They've come quite late on. We've only got 10 minutes left of the hour. But welcome in, everyone. Hope everyone's well from All News' raid. All News appreciate that. Hope your stream went well. Lucas said, "Say hi to the Scottish man for me."
Oh, Lucas or Brody or whatever.
we were going through our championship predictions, and we were just discussing Scott Parker going to Bournemouth, which is going to be interesting. I don't think there's much between Fulham and Bournemouth though.
There's not.
So that's an interesting move. It'll be interesting on how he does there. But yeah, no, I think Oh, sorry, I've just seen the notification about Spain. Jordi
What's
Alba's
that?
been left out of the team,
Really?
and Ferran Torres starts.
Oh.
It's getting to that stage, Adam. What happens is that at the end of the podcast, we run out of things to talk about, and it does become very awkward because we've got nothing to talk about. Do you know what? Let's talk about this Croatia-Spain game. Who's going to win?
I'm back in Spain.
Against Spain?
I think Spain's a better quality.
I'd agree with you.
As well. Croatia's squad is getting old. They're tiring. I don't think they're quite the same as they used to be.
Let's not do that, Adam. He was singing the song. That's what it was.
No, but still, we can't be having that, can we?
But yeah, no, it's gonna be a close game. I could see either team winning, to be honest with you. But yeah, I agree with you. They are getting very old.
Yeah, it could go anyway.
Yeah, but Morata's not the most clinical striker.
Modric is still. Oh, Morata's missed so many penalties. Or was it Morata that takes them? I think it's been missing them.
Morata? No, it was Moreno, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I can't remember who took that penalty.
Yeah, I can't remember either. Someone in chat will probably let us know.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will. That's normally what happens. All news, hope you're well, mate. Hope the stream went well. Hope you packed up. You can't pack anything at the moment, there's no promo out.
We need this new promo, man. Come
It was
on,
Moreno.
mate.
Oh, they both missed one. That's what it was. I'm just looking at the average age of both teams. 27 and 26. So there's not actually much in it.
There isn't really.
I thought the Croatia squad was... Croatia squad's the 27.
Yeah.
So, but obviously you've got Modric in there. Won the Ballon d'Or for a reason. A lot of people are against that, but
yeah, he's some player. Honestly, he's gifted.
He is a great player. Do you know what? I met him when I think he was one of the first footballers I ever met when I was younger. And also he was very nice from what I remember. I mean, I was like 7. But
yeah, I've still never met a footballer.
I was lucky enough to be mascot for, I think it was Tottenham Charlton in the cup, which is funny because
that'd be a great experience.
That is funny because I've supported both for a while, so it was quite funny. But yeah, I'm gonna get a Charlton season ticket next season.
That'll be an experience and a half.
The last time I had a season ticket there was the season they got promoted. So yeah, that was a great experience. That playoff final against Sunderland.
Sunderland, they used to be a great side, but now just
they're awful. I'm trying to get my drive. My idea is that I get my driving license before the before my birthday, and then I can go up to Sunderland away, go to the Stadium of Light. Be a good experience up there. It's the best stadium you want to go to. Yeah. Play at Charlton on New Year's. Mate, if you're around and you want to meet up, I'm down. I'm gonna meet Rovers when he comes down as well. Yeah, I'm meeting Aaron as well for the Wednesday game, first game of the season, Charlton Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be good.
What, Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah. I mean, without that point deduction, they would have stayed up.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they're still trying to see if Derby or Wycombe's going to go down. I think Derby will just get a point deduction.
Yeah. I'd like to see Wycombe stay up, but
yeah, I'd love it.
Derby will get it.
Yeah, I think
they're taking off the current season. I think it'll be next season.
I think they'll start next season. Yeah, exactly. You might be in the Championship next year. It's gonna be interesting what the EFL make the decision there. But they did the same thing as Wednesday did. So why don't they just get the point deduction for next season? I mean, Ben, you're going to be against that, but I think it makes it fair if they're going to even it out. Put them in next season. Let them start on the point deduction. It's going to be interesting. How do you think Derby will do next year?
I mean, they've got some all right players. Like obviously Rooney's retired now, isn't he?
Hmm.
So
Manager
I
now.
think if they're still in the championship, I think they'll probably finish mid-table. Don't think they'll get relegated, but I'm saying they'll finish mid-table. I don't think they've got the quality to get promoted, but
Yeah.
or even playoff spots.
I don't see them in a relegation battle again. It depends on how big that point deduction is. But I don't see them
Yeah,
in a relegation battle again. So even if you do stay up, they don't have any time to prepare for the championship. So that, yeah, exactly. You're going to be preparing a team for League One going into that season. And then when's the decision set to be made? Do you know?
sure they have to do it soon, otherwise
Yeah.
it's just unfair.
Spain just had an early chance. Good save though. Came off his line quickly. Nothing said. There's nothing said about when at all. It's normal EFL stuff, isn't it? It's normal EFL stuff. They don't deal with problems very well.
Watch them not announce it to like a day before opening game. Watch them do that.
That would be ridiculous. If they genuinely, but no, they couldn't do that because you've got to. It's got to be at least a week before because they've got to prepare the players to get them out to the right. Yeah, EFL's corruptness. Exactly. I think EFL would. And they were talking about getting rid of the European clubs in the Carabao Cup as well, and the EFL went in an
Really?
uproar about it. Yeah, because of it, it's a good trophy for those sort of teams, but it's sort of it makes a
The big
lot of
teams win it?
games. Makes a lot
When
of
the big
games for
teams
those
win it?
teams. Yeah. Well, it's City's Cup, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the
How
reason they
many
want to keep
teams
them
win it?
is because that's where a lot of the EFL's money comes from. Is the Carabao Cup because those big teams are in it. It sort of helps them make their money. So that's why they were very much like, no, we are keeping them.
If the big teams weren't in it, would Carabao I can't even say it, but would they still sponsor it? Who knows? They might not.
Yeah, that's a very good point as well because obviously it's not going to be as big a cup. It will go back to the EFL Cup.
Yeah,
But it's
it would
like,
be.
do you know what is very
Interesting.
interesting? The Papa John's trophy. That's the one for League One, League Two clubs. I mean that,
Oh, that's class.
and they've got under-21 teams in that. It
They
is
get a
it is a
FIFA
good little
trophy,
trophy
innit?
there. I mean, I guess that the idea is what they wanted to do with the Carabao Cup is so that those smaller teams had a chance, but they've got that cup.
Yeah.
Never get a good away day in cups really. Had Spurs twice in the last 4 years, one home and one away. Yeah, so it's interesting. I mean, I remember that Wickham Spurs game at White Hart Lane. I went to that. We were 2-0 down at half time. We won in the 97th minute, 4-3.
I can't believe Spurs got that marine town. Like
Yeah,
that's so unfair for
that
them.
was
That's
crazy.
unbelievable.
Joe Hart sat in the stands.
I can't believe how long it took them to score. To be honest.
Yeah, well, do you know what they were really up for it, and they hit the bar as well. And honestly, if
I know.
Marine had
I
beaten
remember
us,
watching it. I imagine if they beat them here.
if Marine had beaten us, I would
I
have.
think Mourinho would need the sack at that point.
Sam, I
Definitely just
appreciate
be
the
gone.
follow, mate. Welcome on in. Appreciate that. What's David's go-to food place? Takeaway. Or let's go to takeaway, and then we'll.
McDonald's always.
McDonald's. Don't
Has
mention
to be.
that place, please. Please. Stay away from there. For anyone new in chat that doesn't know, I do work at McDonald's. It's a very interesting experience.
Wait, I need to apply for it.
Celtic are the most dominant team in world football.
Was it, mate? Well, won the Champions League, so that's all I've got to say on that one.
True. What's your go-to drink that's not Iron Brew?
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. Why are Rangers so good? Rovers is coming in with the questions.
The question is, Rangers are not good because Celtic had a poor season.
Does David get all the... David definitely gets all the girls. I don't even need to ask him that question.
Especially your mother, Adam.
Right at the end. You had to add that in. That's on the YouTube now.
That's Adam. We need to add it. Just put beeps over it.
It's left the chat. I don't edit these, to be honest, mate. They go straight up. Straight up with what they are. The whole hour, uncut. I might start doing some like clips and stuff. Because obviously they do well.
Should.
Like I tweeted the clip of Finn saying that City are going to finish. I think he said they were going to finish 4th. And I tweeted it to FG, and FG just commented delete.
Yeah, FG would have been raging.
Sam, I don't know whether that's a question that we can sort of ask on YouTube. If it was just on Twitch.
Sam, no, that's a bit. Sam, mate, that's a wee bit.
I think we'll leave it. Need the face cam. We wanted the face cam we tried it with Finn and it just went so laggy. It was impossible. But I'm gonna get someone to make a proper design on this, so that it's not sort of like this. Doncaster or Blackburn? Oh, you're gonna upset one of them. You're gonna upset one of them.
Up the Rovers, but you decide what Rovers it is.
Oh, we'll leave it there.
No, I know for a fact that I know, and I'm not going to say it so I don't piss them off, but I know who my favourite definitely is. I may have said they will get playoffs. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, it'd be interesting how Doncaster do, to be honest. It'd be interesting how Blackburn do as well. We'll see how that goes. But that is the end. Thank you, David, for coming on.
Hey, no worries, anytime.
Appreciate that. We'll definitely get you on in the future. When I'm thinking about doing when the Premier League season and stuff like that starts up, I'm going to do a Premier League prediction with a bunch of streamers.
Yeah.
Rather than just doing the 1-to-1. I think that would be interesting. Anyone in chat? Exclamation mark YouTube. Go sub to the YouTube, and anyone that's on YouTube, if you enjoyed, subscribe, like, follow mine and David's socials in the description. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next episode, who I think will be with ADW. I need to confirm it, but I think it'll be with ADW. Appreciate you coming on again, David.
Hey, no worries.
And yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Comment other guests you want to see, and I will try and get in contact with them. And I will see you guys in the next episode.